Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, I know it's been ages. I'm still alive, thankfully. The reason for my absence is I went back to University of Glasgow in Scotland for another year to do my master's degree in aerospace engineering and engineering management, which I'm happy to announce is done finally. And I have moved back to Namibia permanently now. My 5 years in the UK is over because the UK changed their visa rules and whatnot. They're trying to get rid of immigrants, which fair enough. So I'm back in Namibia permanently, which means we have a car to finish, guys. So this is obviously my hobby, and I need to finish it before I start working my actual career job, because as you guys know, once you start working, you don't have the time or energy really to finish these things, and they never get done. So my goal is to have the Barracuda done around the end of February. What else did I want to say? Oh, right. So I did film some stuff between the last video and now regarding the engine and all that. However, I got a new phone and I also lost the memory card for the GoPro, meaning I lost all of that footage. Silly me. So I'll have to catch you guys up with everything I've done since the last video, as well as everything I've done in my short little holidays home during university. So I'll catch you guys up to that and then give you guys a rundown of what the plan is for the next videos coming up. Now, it is almost Christmas. Everything in this country is already shut for December holiday. So there's not much I can do until January, and I'm also going on family holiday this weekend. But when I am back early January, you guys can expect a video at least like every 2 weeks, maybe every week. The car is almost done. I did a lot of shit in my short holidays here that I did not film. So let's quickly get to that and catch you guys up to speed. Okay. Let's get to it, and let's start with obviously what everyone has been waiting for, the engine. Nearly done. Well, it runs, which I'll show you guys at the end of the video. Fucking awesome. Anyway, since the last video, finished all the wiring, all that. Wasn't too complicated wiring up the Holy Sniper EFI, I must say. Fairly straightforward. Finished the plumbing for the coolant, the plumbing for the fuel. Only thing left to do is mount the remote oil filter onto the fender, but first I want to change out those braided hoses for regular hydraulic hoses. They're too shiny, I don't like it. Also have to do the brake lines, which we'll get to in a second. Need to buy a new windshield wiper motor, and then also need to sort out the cooling situation. For now, when I do run the engine, I have like a fan, but the problem is there's like maybe 2 inches between that supercharger pulley and the radiator, and I cannot find a electric fan that is low enough of a profile to fit in there. However, I do believe if I find like a thin aluminium metal fan, it would work. So it will be having a mechanical fan, but we'll deal with that in the future. There's some other stuff regarding the video that regarding the engine, sorry, that we need to do, but I'll deal with that in a future video. Just wait until the end and I'll start it up for you guys. Now, some cosmetic stuff has happened. My brother and I has put in the windshields. However, disaster. We've cracked the front one. We were so close to being done. Like, there was this much left to get it into the rubber, and as I was pressing on it, it just split. Now, for people who took out the windshield previously, used like screwdrivers and stuff and chipped all along the edge of the windshield. So I believe it made like a stress concentration point, and as we put it in, it probably like just cracked on that. We'll see when I take it out. Did get a new one from South Africa, thank God they had them. But we also put in the rear windshield, which, guys, I gotta say, you know, the Barracudas are iconic because of their massive rear windshields. However, what a fucking pain in the ass it is to get them in. We struggled a lot with it. However, in the end, we figured out the method that works the best, and that also applies to the front windshield. So in one of the next videos, when we do put in the front windshield, I'll show you guys the method that we found works best, so you guys don't have to struggle the way we did. Now, other cosmetic things that have happened is like the trims. So the wheel well trims I've put in, those trims are on. Also rebuilt the tail lights. They got new lenses, new seals, all that jazz in. Rebuilt the backup lamps, also repainted on the inside, new seals, all that. So from that standpoint, cosmetic things are almost done. Regarding the interior, repainted all of those interior panels. They just need to be installed. The upholstery is also complete. It's just not here. It's still at the woman who did it for me's place, because when we came to fit the stuff one time, it ended up getting damaged, and I realized this workshop of mine is a bit of a hazard at the moment. So to prevent it from incurring further damage, we left it at her place for now for safekeeping. Looks fucking awesome. That is something to look forward to in one of the next videos for sure. Once the interior is done, the only things that are left to do is put the windows in the doors and put the doors on the car. And then from a mechanical standpoint, the front suspension is in already. However, we need to do the brakes for it. Now, the wheels that I got for the... Sorry, accidentally stopped the video. Anyways, I was saying the wheels that I got is a more common PCD. I think it's like 114.3 or something. But the stock PCD for the steel wheels of these cars were 101.6, I think. So not a common PCD to find wheels for here. And we already have a different one for the rear. So to remedy that problem, we have custom disc brakes. Awesome disc brakes. So there's a company in South Africa called Vari Racing, which sent them all the measurements of what I need, and they made me this 6-piston calipers, 2-piece disc brakes, whole shebang. They're ventilated as well. Yeah, clearance super tight, like I can barely fit my finger in there, so fingers crossed they clear fine. However, had those made, and with them got some other spindles. So no, sorry, hubs. Spindles is the thing that it goes onto. Anyways, got some new hubs, drilled them out for the other PCD that we need. So from a mechanical standpoint, need to do the brakes, put in the shocks, and that's it. Oh, and brake lines. I don't know if I've mentioned brake lines, but that's it, guys. Then this car is done. Can you believe it? Long time coming. Feels like it's been ages. Also feels like it's been so quick. So that's it. You guys are up to speed for this video. You guys know what's gonna happen in the next videos, so stay tuned for that. Let's quickly start it up for you guys. Just one quick note, it doesn't have an exhaust on, so it's loud as fuck. So it might not sound very good on the microphone for this phone because it's so loud. Also in closed spaces, so I'm wearing a respirator so that I don't suffocate. Anyways, let's get to it. Fuel pump on. That's the system priming.